Hi, welcome to the class of Mr. Math Techniques. Today we are going to discuss another interesting topic which many will look as confusing and very complicated things to do. But once you will know how to do it, things will become a lot easier. Okay, what if I say to simplify or solve a given set of numbers like this? 2 plus 3 times 7. Okay, with this simple equation, there will be a lot of different answers on how to do this. Some may say they're going to simplify this first, and that becomes 2 plus 3 is 5 times 7, and 5 times 7 is equal to 35. Many will be giving this number. While on the other hand, the answer is different. They will proceed with this first. That will be 2 plus 3 times 7 is 21, and that will be 2 plus 21 is 23. You see, this is what I mean. Two answers for one problem. And that comes our topic for today. And to help us do things easier is called the order of operations. And that is called PEMDAS. Okay, PEMDAS is an abbreviation of several words on how to solve problems such as this. And the first order of this is the P, which means parentheses and brackets. The second one is E, which stands for exponents. The third one is multiplication and division. The next one is addition and subtraction. Let's discuss one by one what are these. First, let us think of parentheses and brackets. The symbol of parentheses is like this. And the symbol for a bracket is like this. The use of these two symbols are the same to group a certain units of numbers. For example, a set of numbers grouped by a parenthesis is 3 plus 2. Okay? Okay, this is an example of a set of numbers grouped by parentheses, or 3 plus 2 grouped by a bracket. Or once you see a set of numbers grouped by this, you have to simplify first what is inside your parentheses or your bracket. For example, you are given a set of numbers like 5 times 2 plus 3 grouped by a parenthesis. So the first thing you're going to do is to simplify your numbers inside your parenthesis. And that will be 5 times, simplify this, and then remove your parenthesis. Your 2 plus 3 becomes 5. Okay? And then you proceed with the multiplication. Okay, here's another example on simplifying a group of numbers with a parenthesis. Okay, so you have 6 minus 3 plus 8 divided by 4. Simplify this by removing first your parenthesis. So that becomes 6 minus 3 is 3 plus 8 divided by 4 is 2. Okay, you have now simplified your 6 minus 3 close parenthesis plus 8 divided by 4 close parenthesis into 3 plus 2. Now let's go with the second one. And the second one is exponents. What is an exponent? Well, to explain shortly, an exponent signifies a repeated multiplication. For example, you have 2 times 2 is equal to 2 squared. And that is your exponent. Your exponent tells you how many times the number is multiplied by itself. So that 2 times 2 is 2 squared, or 2 times 2 times 2 is 2 multiplied by itself 3 times. Once you see numbers similar to this on the problem that you are solving, this is the second priority. The first one is your parentheses and brackets. You simplify first the number inside the parentheses and brackets. Okay, let's solve an example on your exponents. So if you have 3 times 4 squared divided by 2. So, in a situation wherein you do not have a parenthesis or a bracket, you solve first what is in the second order. So, we do this first. So, that will be 3 times 4 squared is 60 divided by 2. So, that is how to simplify, and then we proceed with solving our problem. So, that's number 2. Number 3 in the order of operation is multiplication and division. So what if you are given a certain problem to solve, that is 40 divided by 4 times 5? Maybe you will say, divide this first, that is 10, and then times 5. 10 times 5 is 50. And many will say, and some will say, they will do 40 divided by 4 times 5 by performing this first. That will be 40 divided by 9. Okay? You will be given a different set of answer. So, how do we do this? Another question. Remember that multiplication and division are in the same level in the order of operations. What to do in a situation like this? The thing to do is, you solve your problem from left to right. Okay? Solve your problem from left to right. For example, you are given 25 divided by 5 times 4 divided by 2. 25 divided by 5 times 4 divided by 2. To perform this is, you go from left to right. Okay? So 25 divided by 5 is 5 times 4 divided by 2. And that will give you 5 times 4 is 20 divided by 2. And 20 divided by 2 is 10. That is how to do your multiplication in division. Okay, the last but not the least is simplify your addition and subtraction. And that is the easiest way. But however, we are going to have an example that will be a 10 minus 4 plus 5. Okay? So again, addition and subtraction have the same degree in importance. So, in times like this, what you're going to do is, you simplify and solve from left to right. Okay? That will be 10 minus 4 is 6 plus 5, and 6 plus 5 is 11. And that is how to simplify and solve a given problem. So the next time you have problem solving like this, bear in mind PEMDAS. Okay? You have to simplify your given problem in the order of PEMDAS. So first thing is to simplify the numbers inside parentheses or your bracket by simplifying the numbers inside first. You simplify those numbers with exponents. And the third one is to simplify the numbers with the multiplication and division sign, and then proceed with addition and subtraction. We will be solving examples of that in our next topic. So that is our topic for today. I hope you have learned something from Mr. Math Techniques. Meanwhile, please don't forget to click the subscription button and the notification bell so that you will be updated with our next topic. Meanwhile, this is Mr. Math Techniques, and thank you for watching.